Okay, we are back out of our in-camera session and we're live. And so the motion, I'm struggling with the motion. I'll have the clerk just double check it because I didn't. That's it. So because the motion comes forward from Councillor Fode, seconded by Councillor Maybe, that council rise and report from in camera and that council approve the direction provided to staff as provided in camera. Is there discussion on this motion? Seeing none, I'll call the question. All those in favor, please signify. All those opposed? And we're carried. Okay. So the next motion that's on the floor is moved by Deputy Mayor Lackey, seconded by Councillor Olkey, that council grant 3 readings and final passage to bylaw number 22-056, being a bylaw to further amend bylaw number 06-034 personnel policy manual as amended for the revision of human resource policy HR-11 paid holidays to include the federal statutory holiday titled National Day for Root, Truth and Reconciliation. Discussion on this motion. Go ahead, Councillor Maybe.
Thank you, Worship. Through you, I'm just wondering if we could have an overview from the CAO so that the public would actually know this one.
So I guess it's to the CAO can speak to it, but it's in the report as to why.
Just to make sure.
Okay.
Excuse me, Councillor,
Yes,
what are you looking for?
just to clarify, what we're actually
What the
doing 100%
changes?
and what changes.
Oh, certainly. The change is to list the September 30th National Truth and Reconciliation as a paid holiday under the HR-11 paid holiday policy. As in accordance with the policy, it recognizes that any holidays declared by the federal government as a public holiday would be included as a paid holiday. So this is formalizing that process.
Okay. Any further comments or questions? All those in favor of the motion at hand, please signify. All those opposed? Okay, and we're carried. Okay, the next item on the agenda is Federal Electoral Boundaries Commission. So there was a letter that was distributed yesterday, I believe, added to the agenda from the United Counties of Leeds and Grenville. They have requested an audience with the commission to go to oppose the proposed changes to the electoral district of that's currently known as Leeds Grenville, Rideau Lakes, Thousand Islands, Rideau Lakes. Why am I struggling with this? I don't know why. Yeah, that's why I've got it in my head, the new one. So the new one being Gananoque, Brockville, Prescott. So in the proposed changes, as everybody read the report or read the information at the last council meeting, the difficulty is we as a municipality would not change our boundaries. We would not be affected within our own municipality. Having said that, it definitely severs the United Counties of Leeds and Grenville. The irony of that, not lost on anybody, I don't believe. So the letter that was provided to council that was written by the United Counties and submitted to the commission, and they have requested the audience in front of the commission to speak against the change of the electoral district for a number of reasons, was provided. And if anybody has anything to add to that, that can be added. Their submission, they're willing to take any further arguments against going changing the boundaries. So if there's anything to add, this body as the council for the Township of Leeds and the Thousand Islands has the ability to submit or add anything. So is there any further discussion on on that particular or any additional information that anybody wants to provide for that? I see no hands. Okay. So the motion that comes forward is moved by Deputy Mayor Lackey and seconded by Councillor Oki that the information item be received and filed. Any discussion on the motion? Seeing none, I'll call the question. All those in favor? All those opposed? And it's carried. Okay. So the next motion is moved by Deputy Mayor Lackey, seconded by Councillor Oki, that 3 readings and final passage be granted to bylaw number 22-056, and that 3 readings and final passage be granted to bylaw number 22-063, being a bylaw to confirm the proceedings of the corporation of the township of Leeds in the Thousand Islands at its September 27th, 2022 special council meeting. Discussion on the motion. Seeing none, we'll call the question. All those in favor? All those opposed? And we're carried. Okay. And the next, unless anybody has any announcements, I just might say that that it was great to see so many people out at the Truffle Shuffle out at Sealy's Bay on Sunday. I believe Councillor Jameson, Councillor Oki, I think it was over $3,500 that was raised in benefit of the Rear of Leeds and Lansdowne Food Bank, which is desperately needed, as all food banks are desperately in need of donations, whether it be monetary or food-based. And we are coming up on the Thanksgiving timeframe, so keep that in mind. If you have extra to share, please do so. I would also like to give my thanks to the organizers, the Friends of Rockport group, who hosted the all candidates meeting. It was great to see all the different individuals who are running in the election, but also the school board trustees, the people running. That was good to see them out as well. So thank you to the community groups who've taken the time to organize this and allow the members of the public to come and participate and ask questions of both the councillors running for re-election, but also the individuals who would like to have a seat around this table. So thank you very much for that. And last but not least is the international plowing match. I would just like to have it noted in the minutes that we extend our sincere pride in the wonderful IAPM that was held in the county of Grenville, specifically on the Kempville College campus, and to see all the individuals who came from all over that came to see that amazing event be put on. Over 1,000 volunteers. 1,000 volunteers is a lot of people to corral. It's a lot of people to organize, and the group that did it did a fantastic job. I think what spoke to me most was the all the members of both Liberal, NDP, Green, and PC part, or the Conservatives that came forward, and the camaraderie that I saw at the IPM. And it didn't matter what color jacket they were wearing. They were all good friends and there to learn and benefit from expanding their knowledge base about agriculture and agribusiness. And it was also great to see so many kids out. So I'll leave it at that. So the motion that's on the floor is moved by Councillor Oki and seconded by Deputy Mayor Lackey that council adjourn. All those in favor? All those opposed? And it's carried. Thank you, everyone.